had to leave my condo to come to this. Well, I'm back. This time it was my man. And these women in their hands on glorious young men till comes out with the iPod. And I'm much, much unhappy about that. I hate to come to the level of become a BW, a basic woman. But if they don't stop, it's gonna get scandalous.
That's why I got that out.
That's why I get for being in the neighborhood.
Hey, Pamela.
Where's my jewelry?
Positive. What's up? Got my red wine, 1 glass a day. Let me give a few more minutes. I'm just going to make a quick announcement and talk to you guys for a minute before I get off, because I'm going to go live later with a longer segment. I be needing some wine, like for real. Moving in the latest room. I'll get back real soon. Okay. I do not own the rights to this music. I don't own the rights to this music. Thanks. I want to give some shout outs. Hey, Poo Poo. I'm saying hi to you today. I love you, Donnie. And my big Poo Poo. They always be like, you don't talk to me. I say hi. They be saying hi to the camera. So we're going to change the music so we can talk just for a quick minute. Hey, Paranormal. We got Positive. We got Pamela in here. Oh, yeah, that's the... What? Climax was the junk. I do not own the rights to this music. I told you we're going to play like old school people that you forget about, like the Mary Jane girls. Those was the junk. People forget about the girl groups back in there. We got Vanity 6, stuff like that. I'm going to go to my solo music. Okay. So I came on today because I had been missing. And I had a couple of things to take care of. And by the time I get finished with that, hey, Cynthia, I'm coming in and let you guys know where I've been. So we're just going to talk for a few minutes as soon as it gets off this commercial. There we go. My regular music. That underground. Yes. I do own the rights to this music, though. I've been missing because I had a couple of doctor's appointments, and by the time I get finished with all that, I'm so exhausted throughout the day. And then our weather has been so terrible here. Yesterday it was like 101, and it was so humid and just nasty. And I had an event to go to, and I didn't want to put on no stockings or no high heels. It was just horrible. But with that, and when you get up and you go and you run all day, your day starts out early. By the time 3 or 4, your body's ready to settle down and, rest. But I had to go out and do what I do. Hey, Krabby, had a nice little function at the Rooster Tail last night for those that don't know. It's a little off the water event place where a lot of big things. I went to a graduation. So that's what I was doing. So I've been doing doctor's appointments, and I'm totally wiped out after that, you guys. So I haven't disappeared, and I haven't forgot about 3%, and that's why I'm here. So later on today, we are going to go on. I'm going to go on around 7. So for those that live, I don't know how is it central or standard, how that goes, but it's going to be 7 o'clock Michigan time, and it will be 6 o'clock if you were in Texas. Hey, Terry. So 6 some people's time, 7 my time, and we're going to do our hot topics finally. I'm going to say 3% for last, and I waited so long because I was trying to give everybody a chance to watch it, so that we would have a way to interact. And also I have to wait for Chosen to get with me so I can pull my panel up. So that's why it's going to be so much later in the afternoon. We're going to talk about that, but we're also going to talk about, hey mama, talk about some other hot topics that's going on, things that have been standing out that I hadn't got a chance to, because with all the disarray and the messiness and the back talk and the lies that's been being put out, every time I got a chance to do my hot topics, I got detoured, because I had to talk about that. But we've moved on from that. As you guys, saw my thing, I don't hold grudges. You just become irrelevant. So thus saying, we're going to go on with talking about Beyonce's new video with Jay-Z, her references to her genitalia, references to the sexuality of the Mona Lisa, and the Illuminati and the Catholic Church. So we're going to talk about that new video that's out now. I just want to know, when did Beyonce become a rapper? She rapping now? She hard. She married Jay-Z and turned hard. Like, she gangsta. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Kate Spade and her unfortunate spontaneous suicide, so they say. I've been researching her, and from what I understand, it wasn't spontaneous. That wasn't the first time that she tried to kill herself or have bouts of depression. People don't realize that she was like in the fashion industry. That's just as corrupt and terrible as the music industry is, and the sacrifices and things that she has to do, and it becomes overwhelming. So that on top of mental illness, and she was in a relationship that was on the rocks, and this, I find that cowardice, but you don't know where a person is in their life, but she was disturbed, and it's something still behind that. And we're also going to talk about the foodie that went all over the world and was eating the food that he would come and tell us. I can't think of what his name's now. I wrote it down, so I have it for you later. He was the guy that was on the cable channel, and they sent him to all of these different places to eat. Hey, Rita's daughter. Hey, Goddess. Well, he was found dead. He was supposed to have killed himself. I don't believe that. I think he saw something on one of those trips, because he was going to foreign places and eating things like just some things that we wouldn't eat, like off the wall stuff, like cow penis and stuff like that. Just weird, just all kinds of. He was taken apart, like he was eating monkey's brains and things of that sort. I think he went over to one of those countries and saw something and got rid of him. So we're going to talk about him too. And the Beyonce church, we didn't talk about that, how she has two churches, and they're also now holding a church service. So just those were going to be my hot topics, but I just wanted to sit and talk with you guys and see what's going on in everybody's life. I've been out the chat. Hey, Shelly. And seeing people, and then when I was in the chat, I didn't see the normal people, so I just wanted to say, hey, Positive, I miss you, and I see you in the chat, and I'm glad to see you, and Shelly, and I hope you're doing better, and Jeezy, what's up? Paranormal, and Terry, and my mom. Who else is here? Goddess, see the 313. Goddess, you know it was hot in here, girl. My hair had got like so nappy, man. So right now I got this my little Rastafarian little hookup and my little glass of wine and Hello Kitty that go with the Rastafarian hookup. I just got hot. I'm like, it's too hot. Too much hair. I was like, Mama, will you press my hair? She was like, girl, that. You better go put that up. Nobody wants to do my hair. Man, talking about, I'm going to tell you, I'm just talking with y'all. I remember when I was growing up, right? I was, like I had a ton of hair, of course. So my mom did my hair until I turned 5. And this is why. My mother would like press my hair. Like I told y'all I was a tomboy. She would press my hair. And the first thing I'll do is I'll go get in the bathtub after she can press my hair. All the pressing. While she pressing me, she beating me in my back like, be still. She burning the crap out of me. My hair be sharp though. Be straight. Man, that just did not last because I was a tomboy. So she started sending me to the hair salon at the age of 5, and I was going there forever. I think till I turned like 11. And this one particular lady I was going to, she had cut all my hair off trying to give me some feathered bangs. So then after that, my mama went back to do all my hair, and then I learned, and I go to a couple of people that I've known for a long time, but they said, girl, I be having to get a drink before you come in because I'm difficult. I was like, you want your hair pressed? Your hair too hot. It's hair holding heat. You know, it's like your hair hold heat. So yeah, I just wanted to sit and let you guys know I'm still here. I'm fine. I'm pushing through. I'm being positive. Don't be negative. I'm being positive and just trying to keep a smile on my face. And I'm so glad and happy that everybody is concerned about me and sending me blessings and prayers. Keep praying. I need them all. You know, I can't pray for myself. I might get worse. So pray for me and keep me encouraged. But I'm coming on. We're gonna be live. I'm gonna be hyped. So if you haven't watched 3%, Terry, did you get your Netflix or did you find it? Because we're just going to discuss episode 1 and 2 because I don't want to just do one episode since we haven't. But I'm like in season 2 now, but I've been going back to go through things so that I can like basically go through it like with a fine-tooth comb. And you just find so many biblical references in that series. Also the things with the New World Order, and just as Chosen was talking about earlier, how the government plays a big part in being our captives. So I thought it was really, really informative and something that we all needed to watch. So hopefully everybody got a chance to do so. My mom's been watching it, but she don't like none of the stuff that we be liking. Like, she be like, I gotta drink too much, I'm not. So, but everybody else has been giving me like, oh my God, I love this. I'm binge watching it. I can't stop. Like, oh my God, this is so scary. But, you know, of course, that's not how it's going to be. They only going to give you a little bit. They're going to give you a little taste. They're not going to let you see the real nitty down dirty what really is going to happen. They kind of sugarcoat it. But we can get the effect because, you know, pretty much saying 3% means everybody else they're going to be killing off. And they're going to be refugees. So we just already know it's not really a lot of 3%, you know. So, and I just think it's the 3% because you have to give those people that have been there or been in that location because it's going to be populated or population control is what they're doing. That's why it's only 3%. Giving those people a time to die off. Like in the Bible, you know, they waited 40 years for those people that sinned to die off before they could let the new people come into the land or the promised land. So, yeah, those were the people that committed the sins and they had to die off, and you had those people that were innocent that were allowed to go over. So you had 40 years that had to die off first. So I can understand why they're saying only 3% is still a way of controlling population. So we're going to just get into that and a little bit more deeper into that and see how you guys are liking it. Has everybody watched 3%? Who's watched it? I'm waiting to see the chat. Oh, no wonder. See, I'm slow, y'all. Hey, Dada Queen. Let me go back through. So we got Miss Tammy, Dada Queen, Mommy Not Having It, Pamela, Goddess 313, Positive, Terry, Paranormal, my mama once again, Anointed. Hey, Anointed. Cynthia, Jeezy. I see Krabby Patty in here somewhere. Miss Shantae, hey, lady. And Shelly, you are the matriarch of the 313. You still good. You still good. Oh, you never seen it, Dada Queen? Okay, well, it's on Netflix. And it's 3%. We only going to talk about like the first episode. The first and going into the second episode. About what's going on. As you can find it on 3%. I'm catching up on school. Rita's daughter been binge watching it. But it comes on Netflix. It's a series by 3%. So I think it's 2 seasons now, but it is a 3rd season coming out in January. I watched both seasons in 2 days. Oh, thank you, Mama, for having it. I enjoy it too. My mama like, I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm like, she don't like the Hunger Games though. She don't like Maze Runner. She don't like the Divert. She don't like none of that. She don't like that. She be watching. I'm telling you, she watched the old school. We be watching Betty Davis movies, Sweet Victory, and All About Eve. And that's what my mama like. What? Joan Crawford. She watched those movies. Mildred Pierce, stuff like that. Barbara Stanwyck movies. That's she liked it. My mother watches the TCM channel, the Turner Classic Movie channel. So that's what she be watching. So I be in there. I'm watching Clark Gable and Rita Hayworth. That's the stuff that she watched. So she don't like our stuff. She like that old school with the old glam and the class type things that we don't have now in the movies. With here, it don't be no sex in it. It be straight to the point, but a good movie. So yeah, so she's still watching it. She's gonna be in the chat. She's gonna be proactive. So that's why I'm bringing a lot of different hot topics because she didn't enjoy the movie as much as or the series as much as I'm hearing. Oh my God, the rain and thunder is going. I'm sorry, your weather there, Shelly, is terrible. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And just bring in a little bit more hot topics, anything that you guys wanted to ask me, any questions that you have, or what you think about that show, and how it relates in our society today. But to reiterate on what Chosen was saying earlier, I was in the chat, I was listening, but I was driving. I look terrible today. Forgive me, guys. I've been going through, but I'm losing weight though. Yes. It's all bad, but it's turning good. Don't come in the camera. Get out of here. Get out of here. No face. I was in Chosen's chat and I was just listening to a lot of things that he was saying, pretty much giving his testimony, which we've heard before, but just not in depth. So it's really amazing to see what a person goes through to make them be where they are today. Yeah, about my weight, Terry. That was steroids that blew me up, man. I went from like wearing a 6 right before the new year to back in a 12. Remember, I was an 8, 9, or 12. So come on now, it's not good. But it's steroids, and I thank God for it because it's allowing my endurance to be a little bit more and sustaining me through what I'm going through. So I do appreciate the weight. But I'm so happy that it's coming off because I got too much booty and boobs now. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I don't like that. I'm still a tomboy, but I don't like all of this. I've been trying to take my boobs down. I've been wearing a sports bra and a bra. Like, put them away. Oh, it's fast. But going back to Chelsea's chat, and how he was, sharing today and basically talking about, how he could have went in certain directions and talking about the government and how we don't own anything and how we are a commodity. By this being the women's chat, I don't know if you ladies are aware of that. I don't celebrate the 4th of July. I don't celebrate a lot of holidays. We do Christmas because of the kids, but we don't do Christmas. The tree is up and they can go under there and take a gift out. Gifts may be up there into the new year unwrapped. It's go get a gift whenever you want to. It's just we exchange a gift day. And we only do it because, the kids like the color, but the oldest one, I'm like, dude, you got one more year. There ain't gonna be no Christmas tree at this house. But I'm like, you have a Christmas plant that you can put your stuff over there. So we don't celebrate holidays like that. We don't celebrate Easter. I'm like, that doesn't even make no sense. And I told the kids this now. I'm just blunt. I talk to my nephews because they grown. Like they grown. I'm like, dude, tell me about Easter. What's up with the Easter basket? Dude, I've never known a bunny. First of all, bunnies don't lay eggs. They have a baby just like everybody else. So you telling me the Easter bunny or this bunny that hopped to the chicken coop and then got some eggs and wouldn't hear them nigga? I'm like, that is not true. I'm gonna go get you a candy basket, dude. Easter is supposed to be about the resurrection. We don't even know if it was on Easter. This is what they telling us. So I don't celebrate that day. I don't go to church on that day. I don't go to church on that day. I don't go to church on Mother's Day, because it's all of people. I don't go in that. When I did go to church, I went to church on the New Year's Day, where they would have church at night for those that were saved and used to party. They have a party church. But I would go there because on the New Year's prayer, you would get the word, or what was that word or the rhema word that came forth for the year, what we could expect. It was always a message, something that you would be learning to take into that year. So that's why I would go to that. But yeah, we don't celebrate none of that stuff like that. So the 4th of July, I don't celebrate. I didn't forget. I'm going back. I don't know if you ladies know that we weren't even written in the Constitution at all. When Chosen was saying that, this is the law of the land and it's the man's land. True. The Constitution was only written for the white man. That's why everybody, or I don't know if you guys heard that saying, the plan for the white man, because that's all it was planned for. Black people or people of color weren't even giving a name or anything on this Constitution. They're written in as other people. We're other people. And women weren't even mentioned at all. So the slaves were those other people. Women weren't written in the Constitution at all. That's why when it came down to voting, they had so many issues, because they are not even documented to basically say that we're not worth that writ. It leads by the man. What you said, Terry? 4th of July is when I stop partying for my birthday. Exactly. So we weren't even considered. All we were supposed to do was be home, barefoot, and pregnant. That's what our role was in the eyes of the white man in the society. So the world is not built for a woman. That's why we have so many issues of trying to get the same. We may do a job same as a man, and they're making more because it wasn't written for us. The plan or the way of the law, the 4th of July and the independence is not for us. It's the white man. And I'm not trying to be racial or doing anything, but that's the truth. No person of color is written in the Constitution. So I don't do anything. So everything that Chosen is saying, yes. But from a woman's perspective, we're not even considered in the Declaration of Independence at all. We're not even written in, like, at all. We have the right to vote. That's all they gave us. We can have some babies, we can vote, and we at the house on the home front. And when they in the pinch, then here come the ladies. That's when because they want to use us. When all else fails, let's go to the women. So no. So I don't know if you guys don't celebrate the 4th of July. Be strong and be proud of being a woman. And yes, we are just as sufficient. Honestly, I think women are smarter than men. Sorry, any men in here. Look at all the responsibilities that we have to take. Can't no man handle having no baby. Come on now. What? That's about to run you. They can't even handle that. Come on now. There's a lot of things that are put on women that a man could never handle. They're strong in self, they're physically strong, but a lot of men are not mentally strong. So I just wanted to say, hey guys, be aware of what's going on. We have purpose. We have a place in this world, and just stand up and be who you are and love being who you are. So I'm going to be going on later around 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. If you're in Texas, I don't know how that works. With the hot topics we discussed. So if you haven't seen it, go run and watch that new Jay-Z and Beyonce video. We're going to be talking about Kate Spade. We're going to be talking about the foodie that did, he used to be on the cooking channel. I can't think of. I'll tell you what his name is on mine. And then we're going to also end it with the 3% series that's on Netflix. So if you haven't got a chance to watch it, they're 45-minute episodes. It comes on Netflix. It's called 3 with the percentage sign, and it's a series. And we're just going to discuss the first 1.5 episodes and basically talk about that. Sorry to all the queens in the building. I'm overlooking my mother busy with my nephews. They cute, but they bad. So once again, I want to thank everybody for dropping by. Let you know I'm still here. I'm alive and kicking. Got my wine. I'm not at 100%, but I'm here. So I'll see you guys later. Much love.